welcome back to my channel. I'm Jackie Aina. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Clarisonic foundation brush head. I was kind of already interested in the foundation brush head technology, so when this came out, it was kind of like, oh, well, I already trust the Clarisonic brand. I'm definitely intrigued. I actually put this on my list of things to try and buy after I saw Makeup Doll's review. Come to find out, this thing had been sitting in an unopened box in my beauty closet for God knows how long. So today I'm really interested in finding out how this works. It looked absolutely beautiful on Keisha's review, so I'm really excited to just jump in and try it for myself. Clarisonic has basically come out with a new brush head attachment that can be used with any Clarisonic device. The one that I have here is the Mia 2. She is fully loaded and charged up. The brush head just goes right on just the same way all of your other brush heads go, but you also have to make sure it kind of clicks when you put it on, because in some of the other reviews I've seen, it's popped off. So make sure you kind of hear a little bit of a click when you put it on. Clarisonic is a little bit loud, but at least it's not an offensive sound. It's like that gentle humming, which, I don't know, I find a little relaxing. You're supposed to not apply pressure when you do this. You're supposed to kind of let it just hover over your skin. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm just gonna get right into it. I've already primed my skin with the Milk Makeup Primer, and then I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is a cushion stick. Per the instructions on the device, you are supposed to apply the foundation first and then use the device to blend it out into your skin. What am I hoping to get out of this device? I'm hoping it's not a gimmick. I feel like a lot of people are trying to kind of revolutionize the whole foundation spin brush technology, but I just kind of feel like Clarisonic is making it more foolproof for people because people already love and use the Clarisonic. And because this foundation is fairly thin, I'm gonna go with the lower speed. It tells you if the foundation is a little bit more on the thicker side, you wanna use the quicker speed. So I'm gonna go a little bit lower and just jump, whoa, and just jump right in. Ooh. Okay, so I probably could move a little faster because I was going a little slow and I wasn't getting a, ooh, big circles. Oh, wow. You guys, that's actually, wow. Are you seeing this? Ooh, it tickles on the nose. I don't like that feeling. Now, I'm the most impressed with the fact that I can get around my hair, in between my hairline and my eyebrows without getting the product on my eyebrow. That's usually my, I guess, tricky area. All right, so I'm going into the other side and I'm gonna work a little bit quicker, just pretending as if this was like a normal day of doing my makeup. I'm definitely impressed with how quick this works. Oh God, it tickles on my nose. All right, now we're working into the forehead. And that was very quick, wow. You're supposed to be able to use this with foundation. You're supposed to also be able to use this with cream blushes, concealers, and contour. So we're gonna contour a little bit later. But before I get into that, my first initial thoughts was this was very easy to use, very foolproof. I honestly think this comes with like little to, like, you don't even need instructions. You can just go right in, and there was like no guesswork in this whole process, except for the pressure. I think that instinctively you probably would want to apply pressure because that's just what you're used to doing with regular brushes. But with this, it's just kind of like a hover situation. Sometimes this can be a little bit on the streaky side. I'm not sure if it's the brush head that's doing this or if it's just because of the formula of the foundation, but I do see a little bit of streakiness, like the actual brush marks. You probably can't really see it on camera, but I can definitely see it. But honestly, it's not really enough of a big enough difference to where I'd be like, I'm so put off by this, I'm never using it again. I definitely do feel like it may be the foundation that's at fault for that. As far as the brush head itself, I also think it could be a little softer. Maybe they tested softer brush heads and found them to not be as effective. I don't know. There's gotta be a reason why they settled on this. But I do wish once the product was applied, it was a little teensy bit softer. Now I want to try and see how this works with a cream contour. I'm going to take my multi-stick from Bite Beauty. The color that I use is Cocoa. So let's get to going. Now this I'm really skeptical of, but honestly, oh! I just have to pause real quick. about what the hell I just witnessed. Whoa! The fact that it blended it that quickly, like with my beauty blender, I have to really go in and like put special attention on that area. And these Bite Beauty sticks are a little bit on the stiffer side. They don't typically blend out as easy, so I'm very impressed. Now let's try it on the rest of the face. Wow. Oh my God. Maybe I should also add a bit of concealer so it is more realistic for me. Like that. That's a contour. I'm gonna take my Smashbox Studio Skin, and I don't know if this device is functional enough for under eye just because you've got crevices and all that. So I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. I like to let my concealers dry for a little bit because it gives me more coverage. If you've never tried this before, get with the winning team, okay? I powdered using a damp beauty blender and my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in medium deep dark or medium deep, you know what I mean. And then for my brows, I'm gonna quickly run through with the Benefit Precisely My Brow. I absolutely love the precision from this brow pencil. And you know what, guys? I don't even do the concealer trick anymore. I haven't done it in like a month. Like right after I was like, I think I'm the only person who still does it. I stopped doing it and I don't know why. Because it's just really like the way that the pencil gives the definition I want on its own. And not all brow pencils are made alike, that's for sure. I've not put this pencil down since this entire collection launched last year. So after I get the precision I want, I take a thicker brow. She's real thick. This is the Goof Proof brow, and I just fill in the head of the brow and like the middle of the brow. And honestly, I like this look on its own so much. I don't shape them with concealer anymore. And I like the fact that the brush heads have a spoolie. I wish every brow pencil had a spoolie on the other. As long as it's not a cheap little flimsy one, please. Quickly run through with Ready Set Brow, which is a clear brow gel. These are the type of brows that make me proud to take them home and meet my parents. I'm just gonna quickly run through the eye look. For the eyes, I'm gonna go back and forth with my Jouer Skinny Dip palette and the NARS Loaded Eyeshadow palette. I'm going for a simple, light beat today. We're totally gonna do the halo thing today, no particular reason. I'm just feeling it. This is how it always starts. I ain't got nowhere to go, and here I am smoking the hell out of my eyes. Why is this the story of my life? These palettes together, yo. Let's go with tan lines. And then you know what? Why not a little bit of skinny dip in there? Actually, you know what? I do have somewhere to go. I gotta go to the post office today, so maybe Susan over at USPS might appreciate my look today. My lashes are from Flutter Lash, the Page Lash, which is very extra. Very, very, very extra, but I'm feeling kind of extra today. Now, I did warn you that these were gonna be extra, right? Just saying. I'm gonna use my Becca bronzer in bronze. Now, it'd be really cool if Clarisonic came out with something like this that with powders. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. This is Red Vino Blush from Milani. And then Tan Lines Lip Topper from Jouer. This is from the Skinny Dip collection, which I might add is quite fleeky. this is the Rose L Primer Toner from Bahi. I use this kind of like as a final step to get that highlight, you know, acquainted with the rest of the family. And for the final step, I'm gonna take Karen, aka I Love Sarahi's ColourPop collab lipstick in the color 951. If you're from California, you know exactly what it is. 951, the Inland Empire. Lego. Ooh, this is really pretty. My lips were already lined with K liner, also from ColourPop, and I'm just gonna kind of refine it a little bit more. All right, guys, so that's the final look. Do I think the Clarisonic Sonic Foundation Brush Head is worth the hype? Abso-freaking-lutely. I think it's only $35, and if you already have a Clarisonic device, any Clarisonic device you can use this with, by the way. I like this because it makes it a little bit more functional. I know they have another one where you kind of like palm it. Is that inappropriate to say palming? I don't know. That sounds really, I'm not even gonna. That one I feel like would give me more hand cramps. I got carpal tunnel, so I'm not interested. But this was very comfortable, very functional to use just with a regular old Clarisonic. There are plenty of foundation brushes that I have that cost way more than $35 and will take more work and more effort. And I feel like this is definitely something that you can use every single day. I'm not sure if this would be ideal for like a stick foundation. I do feel like stick foundations maybe a little bit thick, but I can't say it until I try it. I still recommend this and will be incorporating it into future tutorials and looks, even like off of camera. And as for everything else, I hope that you enjoyed the look and enjoyed hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please be sure to do so on your way out and stick around for future tutorials. We're always doing reviews. I'm always taking requests. If you have any, please leave them in the comments down below. I would love to know what device or product or upcoming product launch you'd like me to try for future videos. And I will hopefully see you next time. Bye.